Good morning, viewers of the future. It is 7:57 a.m. on Saturday, April 3rd. We begin, as always, the signing of our thank you cards. Not a ton of orders going out. Did do some packing yesterday evening. So, going to be a quick and easy one. Today, in honor of our friend Harry Humstone, as an added bonus, we will be counting down the top 5 worst Eagles songs, which really 5 is not enough. Nowhere near enough. We could probably do like a top 500, but we don't have time for that. No siree. Besides, who would ever want to spend that long talking about GD Eagles? All right. One moment here. I'll be right back. I was not fully ready. Got my coffee. I think we're ready. Got some postcards going out. Let's go ahead and pull those up. Need some postcard bread going on. Hello, Gina. Good morning. Just kind of getting rolling here. Got our thank you card signed. Just getting some postcard bread cut up so we can get postcards out. Shouldn't take too long. Our side project is the worst Eagles songs, which is kind of like shooting fish in a barrel. So, kind of doing this as a little bit of a nod and a wink and a gag. Harry Humstone over on his channel likes to do his top 10s, and last night they did a top 10 worst songs ever, and they had some great songs on the list. And I know Harry is a big fan of the Eagles. Personally, I think the Eagles are freaking terrible. like no faster way for me to turn the radio when the Eagles song comes on. So we're gonna be picking out top 5 worst today. So let's start with number 5. Let's get right down to it. Take it to the limit. All right, take it to the limit. I can't listen to that song for more than like 8 seconds. The whole well, thank you for stopping in, Gina. Always nice to see you. Take it to the limit. They're always like, take me to the highway, show me the sign. It sounds like they're like, gonna take you somewhere and beat you, which they pretty much do with the hook. Take it to the limit one more time. Very true. Very true. Tom Waits, very smart man. I love me some Tom Waits. There was a movie came out a few years ago that by and large was completely terrible. It was Across the Universe. And it was like this psychedelic musical based on Eagles songs. And most of it was trash. There was a couple of shining moments in it. And one of those shining moments was Tom Waits' Come Together, which was, I thought, a spectacular cover of the song. All right, so the first postcard, I forgot to show it, is actually a hip postcard sale. It's one of the Florida alligator sort of novelty cards. Glad to meet you here in Florida. $6.95 for this one. It's a little bit of an unusual one. Normally, it's something like always accepting handouts here in Florida. So, haven't seen this exact one before, but it's the same idea. Yeah, Take It to the Limit is our number 5 worst. And like I said, this is a list. We could do a top 500 worst because the Eagles suck. And but we don't have time for that. Where's my pirate ship? Gotta get this. Go to hit postcard. So from number 5, we're gonna go to our number 4. Take It Easy. I mean, man, it's like there's just so many to choose from, and they're all so terrible. All right, see you, Mogo. Take It Easy is like the song that was written specifically for like over 50 guys who like to ride motorcycles. Right? It's the one you hear blasting from the guy who's riding on the like giant Harley that's got the like super loud stereo built in, that's either blasting classical music, not classical, Honda, not even a Harley, No one on a Harley listens to the Eagles. They're driving one of those Hondas with the big speaker system built in that's like blasting either classical music or the Eagles. That's what Take It Easy was written for those guys. The guys who bought their first motorcycle after retirement. Good morning, Chandra. How are you? So, to catch everybody up, on our top 5 worst. Number 5 was Take It to the Limit. And number 4, Take It Easy. Which, honestly, pick one. Am I supposed to take it easy or take it to the limit? Pick a lane, the Eagles. Next postcard we sold. San Diego, California. It's a bridge. It's the Cabrillo Bridge from the Panama Pacific Exposition, San Diego, 1915. Unposted. If you want to see more about this postcard, make sure you tune in tomorrow for my weekly postcard What Sold video, where we'll do a dive and a close look at all the postcards that sold over the course of the week. I need these. Exactly, Chandra. Mixed messaging. Eagles doesn't even know, because they're all so lame. Maybe they think taking it to the limit is the same as taking it easy. I don't know. Either way, both songs suck. Let's move on to number 3. And I feel like I could this whole 5 really just doesn't do it justice. It's so hard. So many. This one's hard. I think it's going to be a tie. It's going to have to be a tie. It's a 2-way tie for number 3. Desperado and Witchy Woman. Now, the only good thing Witchy Woman has going for it is its reference in a Seinfeld episode. Actually, both were referenced in a Seinfeld episode. But both are terrible songs. Again, very, very hard to choose. Desperado, I mean, it's probably, even though it's number 3 on the list, probably the one that will get me to turn off the radio fastest. Witchy Woman, I might make it through first, I don't know, 8 seconds. But Desperado, I won't even make it through the first word, which is great writing here, Desperado. Also, the Eagles are not freaking cowboys, right? What are you doing talking to Desperado and talking about riding a horse and, You're not cowboys, the Eagles. You're a bunch of West Coast lady boys. They're trying to write this like mavericky gambler song, and you're none of those things. Stop faking it. You're not fooling anybody, the Eagles. Like I said before, you're writing songs for the retirees who bought their first motorcycle after 50. Never ridden a Harley. They're riding the Honda Goldwing with the built-in stereo, blasting classical music. And then Witchy Woman. I mean, the only, its saving grace is Seinfeld. That's all I have to say about it. And the hook is almost okay, but the rest of the song is terrible. So that's our number 3. And really, we might even have a tie for number 2. It's really difficult. There's so many terrible Eagles songs. It's just really hard to choose. Number 1 though is a clear. There's no question about the number 1. But Desperado, Witchy Woman. Number 2. Number 2 is also kind of I was on the fence on this one, but I think number 2 has got to be Heartache Tonight. So once again, it's a bunch of West Coast boys trying to get all country. They got no business being all country. Talking about a bar fight like they're cowboys. You're not cowboys, the Eagles. It does have a good beat, like it's going to be a good song, right? And then they start singing. And it's like, it's not even a harmony. It's a kind of almost, they're just singing together. There's no harmony in it. It's discord and terrible. Another postcard. Gilroy Hot Springs, California. Sepia tone. Bunch of people on horses. I just listed this yesterday. Sold the same day. Got caught up in my sale. I had it listed at $64.95. Make offer. It was on sale for 10% off. Somebody took me up on the offer. Paid $55.21 for that card. Plus shipping, which is fine. If I had it listed and somebody sent me an offer for $55 for that card, I would have taken it. So just fine that it went on sale. Very nice sale, though. Like to wake up to stuff like that. Anyone seen BTT around lately? Been missing BTT from the chats. Been a little over a week. Dissing Desperado is fighting words. I disagree. Gina. Why don't you come to your senses? I mean, come on, Desperado. You're not cowboys. The Eagles. Okay, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, and you're allowed to like the Eagles. It's just a fun little game. Personally, I feel that for the Eagles to write and play and try to pass off a song like Desperado is quite disingenuous from the people who are actually performing the music. It's like when the I don't know, some insert band name here. It's like when Snoop Dogg tries to do reggae. Or country music, which he's done both. Snoop Dogg is not eat reggae or country. He changed his name to Snoop Lion even for a minute. He's Snoop Dogg again. I do love that Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart are friends. That makes me happy. But Snoop Dogg is not reggae. I love Snoop Dogg. He's done a great many awesome songs, and his artistic and creative contribution to American society does not go unnoticed by me. Yeah, the fact that Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart are friends it's like when, and I'm not trying to degrade anybody by this, but Scott, I love Scott. It's like when they have like a puppy befriends a porcupine, and they're like best friends, and you see those pictures on the internet where like the puppy and the porcupine go everywhere together, and they're inseparable, and they like cuddle and stuff, and the porcupine never hurts the puppy. It could be any animal, a kitten and an eagle. It's like you see that stuff on the internet all the time. It's the unlikely but somehow perfectly complementary friendship. Okay, so just we're gonna quickly recap where we're at with our worst. So I do want to give some honorable mentions for some terrible songs. But so we had number 2 is Heartache Tonight. Tied for number 3 was Desperado and Witchy Woman. Number 4 was Take It to the Limit, and number 5 was Take It Easy. And I might have number 4 and number 5 reversed, but who cares? My cousin at Snoop Dogg where he worked. Oh, that's cool. Okay, and the number 1 worst Eagles song, To the Bottom with a Bullet. Anyone care to take a guess? It's easy. Oh, Mogo, you nailed it. Number 1 worst song by the Eagles, freaking Hotel California. Once again, we have the Eagles trying to be all like spooky and like we're in a ghost town and it's the Old West and we're cowboys and we've sold our soul to the devil. Obviously, you've sold your soul to the devil. You're the freaking Eagles. I think Hotel California is a story about the people who are listening to Hotel California. Because you can't go anywhere without having to hear this song. Right? You can check out anytime you want. You can never leave. You can try to get away from Hotel California, but you're always going to have to hear Hotel California. It's freaking everywhere. It's a garbage song, and I hate it. There is the Hotel California is quite possibly my number like worst song period. Like absolutely hate it. All right, so next up is a multi-item order. Oops. Sold some Tupperware, 3 pieces to the same customer. Hey, Hunter. Got the apple green Cervelier thing. This is the lettuce head keeper in jadeite green. And then also we've got the large apple green Cervelier canister. So nice sale. This is going to be 3 pounds. I know it. We're at 1.71. Right. £3. Yep. The lettuce keeper is great. This, I tell you, the Tupperware has been going pretty darn quick. Like, I've got a fair amount left, but I've sold probably around 10 pieces at this point. So this order, they took me up on a bunch of sale on the sale I'm running right now. So this is a all-in $55 order. Let's see here. How much is it going to cost me? Priority mail, 13. Yeah. It would have cost me $15 otherwise. So I am making a little bit, doing a little bit better than I would have. So, and I got lots of room to make sure this is padded. So we're just going to pad the living heck out of this. Not a lot is going to happen to Tupperware in a box. So yeah, I can't really properly articulate my hatred of Hotel California. Like, the Eagles may have good songs, but I'm never gonna be able to see past Hotel California. It taints the rest of the catalog with its garbageosity. And yes, you heard it right. I used the word garbageosity because it warrants it. If anything, the Eagles are pure, distilled, shade-grown, free trade garbage. And if you have any question or doubt about that statement, just look at a frequent picture of Joe Walsh. Not a frequent, a recent picture of Joe Walsh. The guy looks like he got beat by like not just an ugly stick. Like if you were walking down the street with your wife and a guy who looked like Joe Walsh asked you for some spare change, you wouldn't even think about like giving it to him because he's just so creepy and scary. You would just cross the street. Like the fight or flight reflex would kick in so hard that any compassion for this person down on their luck would just be washed away. Let's take a look. Let's just go ahead. Let's just I mean, I feel like we need to find out where this child is located as soon as possible. Because look at what this scary old monster. He's probably taken him away to the upside down. Do not give this person your spare change. He's only going to use it to feed poison candy to children. Stay away, Joe Walsh. Stop trying to eat my cats. We're talking about how Joe Walsh is a danger to children. The guy looks like the main character's best friend in The Labyrinth. Hoggle. That's what he looks like. We'll let you guys be the judge. I think he totally looks like Hoggle from The Labyrinth. We'll do it side by side. We'll let you all be the judge. Where's my StreamYard? All right, here we go. Side by side, Joe Walsh and Hoggle from Labyrinth. Can you tell any difference? I don't know. I think they look pretty much the same. And Hoggle was like always trying to cheat you out of something. So is Joe Walsh. Look, I bet he's trying to cheat that baby out of some candy. Keep Joe Walsh away from your cats and your children. And don't pay any money for Eagles music. Pronini is true. Everybody does get old. Some get old gracefully. Some turn into Hoggle from the Labyrinth. All right, what do we got left? Only a couple things left to go, I believe. First is this thing. It's kind of cool. This is like Italian-made celluloid, so it's an early plastic. It's delicate. I gotta be careful with it. Mechanical dollhouse thing. So it's got a repair, but it's got a baby, and then you press this button. I gotta be careful here. And the baby like pops out of the bed. Pops. Ah! So yeah, there you go. And I don't even remember how it goes back in. but you get the idea. Oh, it like pops up under the skirt, I remember. So anyways, that thing has been up for a while, and it's sold on the sale for $26.95. Ooh, Milwaukee bins. Milwaukee, Oregon bins. Isn't that your go-to bins, Cameron? Come on, get on there. I have to hand it to you, Cameron. I know you've got your first vaccine and all that, and I know that there's mask mandates and all that, but brave man going to the bins in a pandemic. I don't think I could do it. Like, to me, it's the I mean, there's other places I probably wouldn't go, but the bins is like, and I know it's different other places. The Seattle bins are about as gross and sketchy as they can get. I have been to other bins besides the Seattle that are nicer and less like stranger dangery. So, and I've seen on your videos, your bins are definitely nicer than mine. I could not consider going to my local bins. So I guess I'm just saying I have bins envy. The bins are in the stabby part of town. Right. The Seattle bins are definitely Seattle. All right. We are almost done. Next up, showed this on the show last night. Here it is. It's this. It's a radar screen. So was that real? Did you guys actually do a full 24-hour challenge? Cameron? And by the way, and how many did people list? I'm curious. Did anyone do more than 200? And why wasn't I invited? I feel like I did the first 24-hour challenge. I totally would have been down to do that. Smoke all of y'all. Was it all on together for 24 hours or as like a listing team? How did that work? I saw part of it, but I wasn't like following it. Am I going to be able to keep this under £1? Is my question. I hope so. They rotated. Okay. So it wasn't one person doing. Why was everyone having so hard to stay awake if they were rotating every 8 hours? I mean, I'm not saying that, like, it's not a feat, because 24 hours of listing is brutal. I need this. Nope. That's not good cardboard. I need some good cardboard. Is this any good? This will work. Not the best cardboard. That's not going to be big enough. All right. Maybe what we'll do is, I like this idea. Is that going to be the right size? That will totally be the right size. I'm at 15.4 ounces. USPS gives me the empty tubs. I use them only for my mail person. So they actually leave them for me, and it's what I put my mail out in. So they know that sometimes they are that's why they give me a bunch, because sometimes I might have 6 bins out there, sometimes I might have 2. So thanks for the concern, but we good. Yeah, Cameron, I will say that from doing the 24-hour live listing on my own, it is, can't do that too heavy. It's tough. When I do it again, I'm not starting at 6 a.m. That was my biggest mistake. I am starting it for sure. Now where are we at? Okay, we're going to be all right here. Definitely starting much earlier in the morning, probably around 3. Yeah, Mogo, I don't do that. But I think also, like, part of when you're doing a listing challenge like that, like, yes, there's the engagement factor, but you're there to work, right? When you're, for me, when I'm doing my listing challenges, I'm there to work. Come on, okay, it's still 1 pound. Or just under. I wonder if I sneak this down just a little bit. Yeah, we'll be good there. Yeah, everyone's gonna run their thing differently. For me, I'm working against to try to like. It's like a goal, right? I'm trying to see what I can, how much I can list. So, and I get it. For a lot of people, that's the most challenging part of the job. Personally, I don't find listing that hard. I enjoy it, but I also create an environment for myself to list that I am able to get stuff done and enjoy my time doing it. Which, that is something I would recommend for people. Like, always make your listing as easy on yourself as possible. Figure out as many shortcuts as you can to make your listing faster. You know, every minute that you put into creating a template or you know, if there's an item you are finding relatively regularly, having a template for that item is definitely a good idea. Yeah, Mogo, I've seen some YouTube channels where they're using USPS bins. Not calling any of them out, but some pretty big channels actually saw that happening. All right, we're down to our very last item. And it is a 78 RPM record. Ooh. I don't have the cardboard for this. I'm going to have to butcher a box. We'll just do this. Here we go. I'm running low on sacrificial cardboard, y'all. Cutting up too many boxes, selling all these undesirable postcards. Morons. First thing first, we need to cut this so it's going to fold right. Got to also fit in the box it's going in. So it ain't gonna be too pretty. Okay. Ooh, we'll use our scoring tool for once. I never use this thing. Score! Okay. Normally I sandwich, and I could go downstairs and get some more scrap cardboard. I just don't feel like it right now. So we're doing this. Done, and now I need some paper. Oh, come on. More bubble from our poorly perforated American Bubble Boy bubble wrap. Seriously, guys, there's better bubble wrap out there on the market. The one good thing they've got going for them is their shipping. But price-wise, quality-wise, look, there it is again. The perfs suck. I can't tell you how many, when you're paying more for bubble wrap, this is not like the heaviest duty. Heavy duty. Anyways, it should be better. And you know what? If it means saving $10 on every 7,500 feet, or 750 feet. You know what? I can plan ahead and not wait till I have 2 days left of bubble wrap to order bubble wrap. I go through probably around 1,500 feet a month, I want to say, and I would say easily out of that 1,500 feet, around 100 feet of it got sort of wasted this month because the perforations suck. So don't believe the hype. I will use Bubble Boy if I am in need and in a hurry for bubble wrap, because again, speed of shipping is great. They got that down, but bubble wrap quality is turds. Just turds. Honestly, like if you so not for the money, but and it's almost always very hit and miss if you're buying from Amazon or from eBay, because a lot of these places their sources changed, so it's hard. It's very, very difficult to get reliable quality bubble wrap, like consistently the same kind of bubble wrap. The only place I know where you can get consistently good bubble wrap is like Staples or Office Depot, or at U-Haul, places like that. Like it's like there is quality assurance that you're consistently getting the same product over and over and over again. When you're buying online, these guys are getting stuff a lot of times from China or from overseas. Not a lot of this stuff is manufactured in the US. So you're not getting consistent product because they're not getting consistent product. So I will say this though. I have ordered more times on Amazon and gotten good heavy duty bubble wrap that is nice, right? Like good bubble wrap off of Amazon more than anywhere else. Supply Hut's okay, but they're the same thing. Supply Hut, a lot of times they're getting their stuff overseas and it's just not a consistent product. Nowhere have I ever had a consistently good product. I've tried ordering from the same people, like, over and over and over again, who I've had a good experience with. But then always, like, maybe on my second or my third order from the same seller, I will get completely garbage bubble wrap, right? So we do have a special guest. Well, you're not special. Well, you are special, but this is normal. What you doing, Buster? He's just, he's helping. It's what he does. What? He does what he wants. So that's it, guys. I'm all packed up, ready to go. I got to get these things out and ready for my post person. It's 9:01 a.m. Man, I feel like I'm productive. I'm gonna probably do some listing. Probably do a little bit of cleaning on my house and my things. Probably take a shower. What? He's looking at birds. And that's going to be it. So thank you everyone for watching. The postcard what sold video will drop tomorrow for those of you interested. And then that's going to be it for today. Thanks again. Have a good one, and we'll see you maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Talk to you later. Bye.